I would ask Madhu, do you want to come up? I left the last part of this for questions and answers. Thought you might be, I can answer stuff on our end, but.
He's going to set me up.
Okay. I thought he was your.
He's my coach, so.
Okay.
If anything goes wrong, it's his fault.
To have this off. I also, as I'm thinking about it, I didn't want to neglect stating how grateful I am working for the city and the things that the city has done. I'm looking at Mr. Tippin there. You saw the elected official. He's the face behind the other names, and does a great job and supports the airport. And Chuck Auckland, my boss, just want to say thank you. You as much as anybody else helped make this happen. So, questions from the group on any airport-related topics or airline-related topics? Feel free.
How big is the airplane that you're planning on flying in next March?
It's a 50-seater, so the same jet that flies to San Francisco today, CRJ 200.
Okay.
David.
What's going to determine whether you're going to add more flights? You talked about load factors, and also is this like as far as a commitment month to month for United? Are you going to sign a year to contract to be here? Can you talk about that?
Sure, I won't get into the specifics of sort of how we look at the forecasting process, because that's a bit proprietary, but we are always looking for opportunities to add new service and evaluating service as it goes into market. So there's a variety of factors we look at, but it's subject to sort of, at the end of the day, we want people to be booking tickets, right? So the more people are booking tickets and the more full the flight is, the more successful it's going to be.
That's something back here, somebody? Yes, sir.
So the gate availability, I know, was a big issue on the EDC board, and so I had an issue with one of your competitors, shall remain nameless, that we sat out on the tarmac and waited for a gate to open for 45 minutes because their gate management was poor. So, any thoughts about that? And because I know LAX gates are super tight.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, were you talking in Los Angeles or in San Francisco?
No, in another.
In another market, yeah. So we're always, as anybody who flies knows, we need to have gates in order to operate, right? And our goal is to be as efficient as we can with those gates and to move flights through them. We are in Los Angeles. It is one of the most, it's one of the busiest airports in the world. But we are constantly looking to, one, improve our operational statistics through turning planes, getting them off the gate very quickly. And we're also looking at opportunities to add new gates, right? United, we said publicly we're growing 4 to 6% for the next 3 years. To grow, we need more gates. And so that's a part of our strategy in all of our hubs, and over time, that will help alleviate some of those issues.
Yes, sir.
I haven't been in the area all that long, so my questions may be off the mark a bit, but I guess there have been direct flights before. I don't know if this is the first one to Los Angeles, but I know Las Vegas was one, and I forget the other destination that was brought up to me. They've come and gone. What is going to make this one be different than that? Been sporadic as far as a lot of cancellations and things of that nature. Does that make sense? Line of questioning?
Yeah, I can answer that from a historic standpoint. We have had service. The last time we had service in Los Angeles, we received a small communities air service development grant of $500,000, and that was in 2004, and that was for service to Los Angeles. That brought us Horizon Air. Horizon came here with 76-seat aircraft, Q400 props, and they served the market, and from what I understand, the market was served well until the economy went south. Their load factors started dropping off in 2009, and then they pulled out in 2011. And even though they pulled out, we showed the load factors out here to still be high, but the airlines, I don't know whether BJ needs to speak to that or not, but a lot of times they're dealing with an aircraft. So an aircraft, you can have an aircraft that serves 4 or 5 destinations and it's dedicated for that service. If 3 out of those 4 destinations are unsuccessful or unprofitable, then they're going to move the aircraft, and the one successful, which was Redding in my opinion, went away with the other 3. So that was my understanding of why that downturn in the economy. But prior to that, I can show you that the last year, the end of 2010 and 2011, that the load factors were in excess of 85%. So that is generally successful for any airline, correct?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
I'll
I'll let you off.
I'll add just from a future-looking perspective, right? I think as you look at Redding and the fact that we have the 3 San Francisco flights, we're adding a 4th, and we're adding a flight to Los Angeles, the more that causes people to then choose to fly out of Redding, it builds on itself, right? It's fewer people who are going to Sacramento or driving to San Francisco, instead they're coming here, and that will create momentum that allows the flights to be successful in the future.
Jim?
Quick question, you may not be able to answer this for reasons I understand. Is United making any time commitment as far as the service to LAX? Like, hey, we're going to try it for a year, we'll see how things look, or are you at liberty to say that?
Yeah, we don't have a specific timeline that we commit to.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Anybody else? In the back.
Is it just one flight for the time being, or is it like more than one per day round trip?
Good one.
The flight, which begins on the 8th of March, next March, will come in late at night, around 10 o'clock, and then it'll leave first thing in the morning, so the aircraft will remain overnight. And from what I've seen at this airport, and probably at others, that's the most successful because it has the least air traffic control issues. It's the first bank that goes into the hub.
And I would just add one thing that the timing allows for is for a business traveler from Redding who's going to Los Angeles for the day, you can fly first thing in the morning, be there for a day of meetings, and come back that same evening. And that's something we hear from customers, particularly business travelers who don't want to spend the overnight if they can avoid it, to be able to go down and have a full day and then sleep in your own bed at the end of the night.
Do we have anything else? Okay, I thank the community for showing up, and it's all blue skies from here. Oh, if you would, I've got coffee on